Alright, here we go. Ultimate roster, 1985 to 2010. Booyah. Lucid LJ, get ready to have your head blown off. I'm glad I added the off. Sounded pretty gay. Alright, here we go. Got my list up some here. Alright, 1985. Yes, I'm not wearing a shirt at the moment because it's hot as balls. Hey, laptop, I'm up here. Stop it. Stop it, webcam. Silly webcam. Alright. 1985. Bobby the Brain Heenan. Yes. Bobby the motherfucking Brain. I would want him on my roster. Absolutely. The greatest manager of all time. One of the most entertaining people I've ever seen. Inside or outside of wrestling. Something about him just makes me happy. It just does. And when I start listing some of the roster guys, imagine him making stables out of some of these guys. Yeah. That'd be nuts. Altoid. Alright, so 86. Gotta go with Hulk Hogan. You're gonna see in these first couple guys, you're gonna see a big trend of kind of like, you're seeing a lot more of these like larger than life stars. Hulk Hogan for 86. Ricky Steamboat for 87. Randy Savage in 88. Jake Roberts in 89. And Ultimate Warrior in 1990. My first chunk. We'll go to 91 with Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. Now to 1992, Rick motherfucking Flair. Yes. Right. Yeah, I can't believe he hasn't been in some of people's lists yet. Jesus Christ, it's Rick fucking Flair. Don't mind the sound. It's Impact. This is a Jeff Hardy Joe match. I want to at least see it a little. It is the first time ever. Even though it's retarded that they're having it on free TV with no build. Alright, so I left off at Ric Flair for 92. 93, Bret Hart. 94, Owen Hart. 95, Davey Boy Smith. Yes, Hart, and Smith. Yes, I did pick 3 of the eventual big old Hart Foundation members, which, you know, I think would work with a guy like, I don't know, Bobby the Brain Heenan around. 96, Shawn Michaels. Was there anyone better in 96 than Shawn Michaels? In the US? No, there really wasn't. 97, I'm going to go with Mick Foley. I think he works. I want to see him kind of work more of a style with maybe like a Jake Roberts. I think him in a Jake Roberts program would be great. And with another guy on my list coming up, that is also quite interesting. But yeah, 97 Mick Foley, he was great stuff, very entertaining, and worked his butt off. So yeah. 98 Steve Austin, the biggest fucking thing. I mean, Hulk Hogan is bigger than wrestling, but who's more important to the WWEF than Steve Austin? I mean, Hogan he wasn't necessarily bringing WWF to a new level. I think he was bringing wrestling itself to a new level. But Steve Austin saved the damn company. He really did. You know, McMahon pretty much admits it, that, you know, Austin's the guy. So yeah. 99, The Rock. I wish I could get my eyebrow as good as The Rock. I just need sunglasses. That's what I need. Yeah, he was really starting to climb up. He wasn't having his best matches yet, though, I'll admit, in 99. I'll admit that. I think who was having his best matches in his year is my 2000 pick. That's Triple H. Honestly, if I had not gone back into wrestling history and looked at the year 2000, I never would have thought to pick Triple H for this list. But dear God, Triple H does know how to put on a freaking awesome match. He can work like a motherfucker. Ooh, that was a burp. Oh, damn it, Joe. I can't remember the spoilers. If Joe jobs, I'm gonna be pissed. And he probably will, so I'm probably gonna be pissed. So yeah. 2001. Invasion angle. I chose Raven. Yeah. I chose Raven. Yes. Interesting pick indeed. However, Raven and Jake the Snake Roberts. I mean, Raven's always been a personal favorite of mine. I don't know why I like Raven so much. He just can't really explain it with Raven. It's weird. 02, Kurt Angle. What can you say about him? You know, to me, as doing amateur wrestling and being a fan of pro wrestling, this was my guy. You know, if people ever bugged me about, doing this but liking this, then I just mentioned Kurt Angle. And people are just like, oh, that's pretty badass. Gold medal. 03, Brock Lesnar. He was just a badass. He just kicked the shit out of everyone. It was great. 04, yeah, this is where my picks get a lot similar to what other people were doing. I think from like 02 to like 08, I have the same picks. It's Kurt Angle for 02, Brock Lesnar for 03, Eddie Guerrero in 04, He Who Do Not Speak Of, no, Chris Benoit in 05. And yes, that was a Wrestling Roundtable reference. Got a problem with that? RVD in 06. And Undertaker in 07. Jericho in 08. Mysterio in 09. I think he was the I think in terms of match quality, Ray was the MVP for WWE in 09. And 2010 CM Punk, because I had already picked Mysterio for 09. So that's my roster, and it's kind of the balls. So yeah, I mean, I'll go, Jesus Christ. You have Raven, Mick Foley, Jake Roberts, all in the same place, same time. Folk, yeah. I mean, look at, and then we got the work rate guys. I mean, let's see, we got the Hearts, Davey Boy Smith, Savage, Steamboat, Henning, Flair, Angle, Lesnar, Guerrero, Benoit, RVD, Jericho, Mysterio, Punk. There are a lot of work rate guys on here. And then, of course, see, I kind of look at my roster and I'm thinking, this looks a lot like what WCW kind of looked like in '98. This work rate, there's this work rate portion of the card, and there's this superstar portion of the card. I mean, I have Hogan and I guess Savage would count. I got Hogan, Savage, and Warrior. I got Steve Austin, who can work. I've got The Rock, who can work. I've got Triple H, who can work. I would say Undertaker is up there too. Can work. Flair, who can fucking work. Jesus. I think it might be a case, when you put the roster into an actual card, that might be how it plans out. But that's not a bad promotion, folks. Not a bad promotion at all. Oh, something just buzzed. I might want to check that out. It might have been my phone. Who knows? So that's my thing. Do my challenge too. Guest Booker. It's good stuff. If you do it, I'll fuck you? No. Maybe. We'll see. Personal message me if that's what you're interested in. DoubleCrossKing, stay classy.